Introducing
So welcome to the viewers again. We are currently underway. The final for Under 21 Women's is about to begin. So as with all finals, we are now preparing for a proper introduction to both teams who have fought hard to make their place into the final. So shortly, the players will be introduced. They are now forming outside to prepare.
the Singapore versus Malaysia, and we will be introducing the players. Starting with Singapore's number 1, Ashlyn Poon. Player number 2 and player number 3, Daphne Wang. Player number 4, Niharika Jadish. Player number 5, Wang Chun Yi. Player number 6, Lin Zi Ling. Player number 7, Jervis Lim. Player number 8, Amelia Tan. And last but not least, player number 10, Eunice Ho. Introducing the players from Team Malaysia. Player number 3, Nohana Aiman binti Sabarudin. Player number 4, Fatin Nora Amira. Player number 5, Helena Lee. Player number 6, Nurul Ifat Iliana binti Sukipi. Player number 8, Siti Nokasrina Shazanani binti Mustafa. Player number 9, Aslin Fahana. And last but not least, player number 10, Amani Farisa binti Norazni. And referees for this game. And referee 1, Chen Ye Kai. And referee 2, Morali Fatima.
So surely you have heard the introductions now from the announcer. Both teams now getting through the formalities, photos taken.
Those of you at Marina Bay, this is the ladies under 21 finals for the Asian Canoe Polo Championships. It's a gold and silver medal playoff. Players get ready.
We're off now, and looks like Malaysia win the first ball. And the Wang from Singapore actually gets the first ball, so possession to Singapore in this final. So once again, welcome to all viewers watching. This is the Under-21 Women's Final between Singapore and Malaysia. So Ho now with the ball, making the pass to Poon on the right. Again, we have Wang on the right flank, where we have seen her had much of success with flank shots over the course of the past 2 days. Distance shot taken now, and that's a good block by the Malaysian keeper. Pressure now by Wang to ensure there's no fast break. And the block by Wang. Loose ball down the middle. Can Singapore capitalize? So pressure by the Malaysian defender now. Looks like a foul has been committed. Referee is pulling play back. As you can see, when Wang was reaching for the ball, there was a Malaysian boat that came into contact with her body. So referee is rightfully pulling ball back for a foul in the box. So Singapore now to start possession in the middle of a 6-meter box. And Wang has had some dangerous shots within the box over the past 2 days. Can she score? It's a great block by the Malaysian keeper. And referee has now pointed for a corner. So Singapore get another 60 seconds to work on the offense. So once again, for those that have tuned in for the first time, each team will have 60 seconds before they are required to make a shot on goal. Any more than that, and possession will be turned over to the opponents. So Ho now down the middle for Singapore. She looks to her left, to Chen. Jagdish, resets back out to Poon. Meantime, Ho is searching for a pedal in the water, and Wang is on the right flank. So no hurry from Singapore. 40 seconds remaining on the shot clock. So you can pay close attention to your screen. You can see much of the Malaysian defense has shifted to the right side, where Wang has had some success, but there's a loose pass and Malaysia gain possession. So fast break is on for Malaysia. Azlin now with the ball. No hurry enforcing the fast break. She brings the ball up with Nuskarina Shahiza. Space on the left now for Helena. And the shot is on, comes off the post. Another great block by Ho from Singapore. She makes the in-zone pass. Surely now the keeper is moved, but yet another block by Singapore defense. And that was a dangerous tackle by the Malaysian player. Thankfully, the life jackets are adequately padded, so Poon looks alright for now. Wang now for Singapore, slowing things down, looking up to form their attack again against the Malaysian team. So Poon now with the ball, with Ho in support down the middle. Makes pass to Jagdish, back to Poon, space in the middle now for Ho, but she looks like she's going for the shot, and the shot goes wide. So now Malaysia get the goal line throw and a chance to attack the Singapore defense.
Now Malaysia's possession. They're gonna start the attack. We're driving. A shot was made.
It's a quick shot off the bar.
Well, it's
Looks
a
like
corner.
it took a deflection off a Singapore pedal, and Malaysia get the corner. Substitutions being made by the Singapore defense in the meantime. So it looks like Singapore have actually moved to press the corner, with Wang now trying to cover the direct passing lane from the corner to force a high pass for a teammate to pressure, but the pass goes safely to Azlin. Azlin now dribbling on her own, and she makes a pass back to the flank. There's some space on the right. Ball back into the middle.
Oh, a shot was made. It hit the top bar. Possession onto Singapore. Managed to recover the ball. Now it's Singapore's turn for the attack.
So Ho now with the ball, support down the middle by Poon. And Lim now on the left flank, but the attack starts with Amelia on the left flank. Snapshot taken, and it's a Singapore corner. Shots look a bit nervy. The Singapore team may look to calm down before they make better shots. They've had success over the past few games, but they need to create better chances. So now we have Tan of Singapore starting the corner.
Yeah, they can't be complacent just because they have been scoring from the outside. That every shot will be easy.
But Tan now gets the ball in the middle. In zone pass to Wang. She looks for friends, but she might go for the shot, and it's a great block again by the Malaysian keeper. Fast breaks on for Malaysia now. Azlin dribbling and makes the outlet pass to City on the left flank, but there's pressure now in the form of Tan. Singapore's goalkeeper Ho is now back under the goal line, and there's a loose ball down the middle. So Singapore weather the fast break and are now back in defense, and we can see they are electing to play with two chasers up top. So space on the right flank now, miscommunication in the defense perhaps, and a great block by Ho.
What a cheer from Ho when she blocks the ball. That's definitely a risky shot, a risky attempt. Now Singapore really trying to pressure the Malaysian team quite a fair bit.
So Lee now starting the corner with a dribble. She passes it to City. Balls now with Azlin, and that's a goal for Malaysia. 1-0. It's a great shot to the top of the net.
The team captain really utilizing the opportunity there when there's no players adding pressure to her.
So 3 minutes to go on the first half, and Malaysia lead 1-0.
Malaysia. Score now is 1-0.
So Poon now and space on the left for Wang. She shoots. Another great block by the Malaysian keeper. So corner to Singapore, and they get a new 60 seconds to work the shot clock. In the meantime, Wang has lost a pedal, and Singapore should rush to take the corner. The ball is still underneath the goal.
The last few attempts by Singapore, you can see that they are not really utilizing the best of their chances. They're just trying, they seem to be trying their luck for long shots.
So space now on the left for Poon. She has a good conversion rate, and indeed, it's into the top right corner.
What a shot!
So immediate response by Ashlyn to you, Benji. She must have heard you somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, this shot looked like she took it a little bit more forceful than the first one she did.
Yeah,
and then
so
we see the ball traveling a lot faster than previously.
Definitely nothing to do with luck now, but Singapore have blocked a shot and are going for the fast break now. So Ho will pass it to Jagdish, who is helping her on the right flank, and fast break still on for Singapore. Malaysia down by 2 defenders, and there's a bit of pressure to slow down the fast break. But the ball is still safe, and Singapore will elect to slow down and play out the remainder of their 60 seconds. So we see now Wang again for Singapore is going to move to jostle some space within the box and hopefully create some shooting lanes for her teammates on the outside. Lim now on the left flank starting the ball. She's managed to drag a Malaysian defender. Space down the middle for Poon. Her pass is blocked, but Lim should pick up the loose ball. Malaysia is now actually moving out towards a mini press.
Adding good pressure there, making it difficult to pass.
And Singapore supporting the press well. So Ho now has help on the right with Jagdish. And it's the last 50 seconds of game time. We need to see how long it is on
The shot
clock. So just on the left side of your screen, you can see it's about 43 seconds. Space in the middle now for Poon with Lim on her left.
There's quite a lot of space. I think it's confusing Team Singapore. Not sure whether to drive in and make the attack or not.
So space on the left again. So Poon will work with Lim for sure, but the audience are calling for the shot to happen. And there's a rebound now, and surely that's a foul.
Yes.
Pedal to hand.
It's an illegal pedal.
As Wang reached out for the ball. The Malaysian keeper actually used the pedal, and referee has put play back for a shot in the middle of the Malaysian goal. So Wang now for Singapore. Can she extend Singapore's lead?
She makes. Oh, and
that's the end of the first half. Second half is underway now. And we see Wang spinning for the first ball for Singapore. And she gets the first ball. So Singapore now will have a chance to start the second half with an offense. So again, Poon down the middle with help from Wang on the right flank. Tan on the right. Back to Ho. Poon's on the left.
There's some space on the right. Let's see whether
They're
Singapore
working the
utilize
space
it.
now. So Tan now in space. Surely she can go for a shot.
Oh,
And that's just wide.
It just misses the bar.
So it's been a great game so far. Evenly matched. Singapore, Malaysia 1-1. This has everything we would expect to see in the final.
Yeah, it's always a very pressurizing game at the finals. Short of the golden biscuit is at stake. Malaysia's putting two players in the box, trying to capitalize on the big defense that Singapore is using.
So
There's a
pedal
illegal
foul
pedal.
by Lim of Singapore, and Malaysia get a new 60 seconds.
Oh,
Quick
what a shot
on
by
the
the team
restart.
captain.
Catching Singapore off guard, and now Malaysia get the lead. 2-1.
Then she releases the ball really early
Player number 9.
that Team Singapore wasn't even expecting. 2-1 now to Malaysia.
So fun fact about Azlin Farhana, she actually has a background in handball. This explains a lot about the way she releases the ball. And you could see that from the goal which she just scored.
Oh, what a shot! This
And immediate response now by Poon.
what a revenge shot! You see, if
Game
the-
on now, surely. Both teams are now dialed in. We'll see Azlin and more of Poon in the second half, I'm sure.
definitely. Whenever the ball really goes to the upper bar, it's really, really very hard to block.
Even with such pace. At that pace, it's so hard for the goalkeeper to reach that. So Malaysia down now on the left flank. So I'm sure the Singapore defense will now pay more attention to Azlin Farhana now, given the goals which she has scored. But space on the left flank now, loose ball. Azlin will pick up the loose ball now and continue to dribble in. Space now for in-zone pass. It looks like a foul has been made, and that's a penalty.
Good.
It's a goal penalty shot awarded for Malaysia. Malaysia will take this goal penalty shot.
So pressure now. With the scoreline level, can Azlin Farhana, the captain of the Under-21 Malaysia team, put her team back in front? Can see her
Trying to do a little bit of
trying
warm
to
up.
warm up with the motion of the shot. So much pressure now on the shoulders of these two ladies, the goalkeeper Ho and the captain Azlin Farhana. She makes no mistake.
It's a goal for Malaysia.
That's a very good shot to the right side.
Azlin Farhana.
That's a hat trick for her today in this game. She's really carrying the team.
No less of what a captain should do.
Yep.
And Singapore restart proceedings. And be sure to keep your eye on Poon, who, for those who have just tuned in, is wearing the life jacket of number 1.
I can see the chasers blocking.
And she's going for it again,
Oh.
and there we go. There we go.
What a shot!
And it's a goal for Singapore once again by player number 1.
It seems like
She has 3
Team Singapore and Malaysia is really taking it out at each other, challenging the long shots at the keeper.
At this rate, we can expect a goal every minute if both teams keep it up. But looks like it's an infringement on the start, and Singapore can actually gain an advantage now should they be able to convert this next offense.
I could only pity the keepers. There's so much pressure on them to block the shots, and they are coming from so far.
Again now, so now it'll be interesting to see if Malaysia will try to counter Poon, who has been having some success in that central left position. But Eunice now sticking forward. We see the Malaysian defender actually moving up into advanced position. But it's Holster now, and she makes the goal.
Oh no. It's gonna be trouble for Team Malaysia. Now they have to look at 2 players.
Singapore 4, Malaysia 3.
Now they have to be cautious of 2 players from Team Singapore who seem to be able to make a very good shot towards their goal post.
So Singapore now in the lead, and looks like Singapore is going for a high pressure defense now with pressure on the ball from outside, and now shot taken from outside, and
It's an out.
it's out, and Singapore gain possession. So crucial time now for Singapore. If they can manage to see out this attack with a goal or recycle the shot clock, that would put on some pressure on Malaysia. Getting the next goal would be great for Singapore to have a 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, we are just barely less than 6 minutes into this game, this finals.
So Lim in space now. Ho in space. She go for the shot, and it's a goal!
Team Singapore really testing Malaysia's keeper. It's really adding a lot of pressure. Oh, you can see how the ball even go beyond the pedal length of the keeper, making it almost impossible to block at all.
And now Malaysia look to respond quickly. So Lee driving now down the middle, back to Azlin, who scores top corner shot. And Singapore's lead is now cut back to 1 goal. Immediate response by the Malaysians. So at this point in time, it will not be surprising if we see the coach getting one of the players to man mark Azlin Farhana of Malaysia, given the danger that she has been posing to the Singapore defense.
What an exciting game. 9 goals already.
From a 1-1 scoreline in the first half, we are now having a very
5-4.
exciting second half. So space on the left now for Jagdish. She makes a pass into the zone, and there's space on the right. Lim now goes for a shot, and it's a goal! Great shot, great play.
Number 7.
Great play there by Team Singapore.
Score now is 6-4.
They are really showing their capabilities to score in or out of the box.
And Malaysia now looking to respond quickly again, wasting no time in starting the ball. I'm pretty sure the Singapore defenders will have their eyes on Azin Farhana now, but there's now space on the right for a shot that's come off the crossbar. Singapore get the rebound and look to go for the fast break. We can hear the audience cheering for the team to go on the fast break. Outlet pass down the middle, looking for runners on the flank. But Ho is back and looks like they will be slowing things down. Working the next attack well. If Singapore can get a 3-goal cushion, that should ease off most of the pressure that they are facing now. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left on the game clock.
Let's see what Team Malaysia will do. With 2 goals down, would they be really pressing Team Singapore in their defense?
So assuming that the shot clock is 60 seconds, normally teams would pressure when there's about 2 minutes remaining, in this case of a 2-goal deficit. But it looks like a stray ball has invited some unwanted pressure from the Malaysian defender, who is in support of Poon. That might have been the trigger for Malaysia to press, but it looks like they are dropping back into defense. The audience is calling for
The shot clock
a shot to be taken. Tan takes a shot, is blocked,
by the
and now pressure by Lim. And Malaysia go on a fast break. Singapore are down with 3 players in defense. And some pressure on the ball now by Lim of Singapore. So it's a foul there. You are not allowed to maneuver your kayak on the spray deck of your opponent. And Malaysia will then restart the ball on the right side of the Singapore defense with a new 60 seconds.
Could only imagine that Team Singapore was trying to make sure they pressure Malaysia and not let them have a free shot at goal. But that kind of resulted in the infringement.
You can only imagine the stress that the players must be feeling on the pitch right now. So we see Azin Farhana now just dropping back a little. I'm sure she's looking for the pass and the shot. And Wang seems to have noticed that as well. She's just glancing over her shoulder to make sure she doesn't drive in. But she has the ball now and she's going to try for a shot.
And she makes the goal.
Goal from Malaysia's number 9, Azin Farhana.
Wow, we will also
6-5
see
now.
see her ball. It's like above the keeper's pedal. There's no way that the ball can be blocked there.
And it's amazing how much precision she has. Azin Farhana, certainly remarkable.
Really a player to watch in the near future for Team Malaysia. Infringement is done in the box.
So Singapore will now start the ball in the box with Wang. It was an illegal 6-meter obstruction foul. And now we have drivers down the left flank. And Wang looks like she's going to go for the shot and she scores. Top left corner, great shot from inside the box. 7-5 now with Singapore in the lead.
I think we are less than 2 minutes left in the game. It's going to be very, very, very pressurizing for Team Malaysia to try to score back the goals. Oh, we have 2 minutes.
You're right, and we are just at about 2 minutes remaining exactly. So attention now being accorded to Azin Farhana. And there's space down in the middle. But there's good pressure now from Tan of Singapore. It's a great block on the pass, and surely Malaysia will go for the man mark now. So Poon now on the right flank. She's made a supporting run and she gets possession. So there's an illegal use of the pedal there by a Malaysian player, and the referee has rightfully waved play on. So surely at this point in time, with 2 goals cushion, Malaysia might be looking to go for a man-to-man play.
They would have to, if not, it's very hard for them to get the possession. If Team Singapore plays it smart, they will run down the shot clock, attempt a goal on shot, get a corner, and then possession's back on them, and more or less they have sealed the game.
And another shot and another goal. Surely this settles it now for Singapore. 8 goals to 5. What a great goal again by Poon. She has shown up today in the final.
She's really no mercy at all for Team Malaysia.
Would you show mercy in the final, Benjamin?
I mean, usually you'll probably just take it a bit slower, not seal the deal, since you have.
And that's great block by the Singapore goalkeeper Ho, and Singapore weather the defense, and they are confident to throw the ball out for another corner instead of risking a turnover on the fast break. So Singapore now, seconds away.
We have less than about 35 seconds left for Singapore to finish this finals game with a golden medal for the U21
So pressure
team.
now on the Malaysian player. Again, unrelenting pressure right now. And Azlin tries a shot. It's blocked. Amazing block by Ho.
She loses her pedal in the process, but she manages to get the ball in her hands and she throws the ball out.
And 10 seconds away from history now. It's been a while since the under-21 women's team for Singapore have managed to get a result. And that's that.
8-5. Team Singapore wins.
The finals of the ladies under-21 category for the Asian Canoe Polo Championships. We have our champion.
So the champion for the U21 women's team is Team Singapore against Team Malaysia. A very good match there we saw, where in the second half, more than 10 goals were exchanged between the two teams. Each of them really giving no mercy, taking good attempts at each other's goal posts and making a good goal, remarkable goals we have seen. We do hope that the players continue to train hard for years to come, and then we'll probably see them in the senior women's teams with their living their full potential.